What's up, guys? So we're talking about everybody's favorite workout today, curls. Just kidding. We're a powerlifter. We don't do curls. We just do squats. So anyway, so when it comes to squatting, I used to do a form of high bar squat. However, after I failed with 340, I really switched to a low bar squat. Just found it to be a little bit more powerful, a little bit more stable. Some people like to keep a wider grip. Personally, I prefer a more narrow grip. I just feel a little bit more comfortable. I can stay tighter. I feel more in control of the bar. When my hands are out wide like this, I feel like I'm going to lose the bar and I can't stay tight. I just feel less comfortable with it. But one of the things I struggle with is getting my shoulders loose enough and warmed up to really be able to bring my hands in to where I feel comfortable controlling the bar. So I do a few movements before ever squatting to get warmed up for that. And the first one involves just taking a simple resistance band. This one's, I think, $10 from Elite FTS. Standing roughly shoulder width apart, grabbing it roughly. You can change where you grab it. It gets looser, more tight, depending how you grab it. And then just doing some shoulder mobility, back and forth, speeding up, slowing it down. You can kind of pause with it, go a little bit faster, a little bit slower. Just really loosening up the shoulders. It loosens up the front, and then you can hold it if you like. And just do a couple reps of that until you feel warm. You can do a few sets. It's really personal preference depending on the day. So the second exercise is simply grabbing a walking stick. I prefer a thinner one versus one of the thicker walking sticks, and then just doing the same thing, rotating over, making sure to keep your arms tight the whole way through. Got some ceiling issues, so I can't totally demonstrate it. But then each time, basically, bring your hands in a little bit at a time, a finger's width to a hand's width, and then keep doing that, over and over. And that's the next exercise. And then the next exercise is simply getting on your hands and knees. And this is for more wrist mobility than shoulders. It is turn your wrist like this, and then just kind of rocking back and forth, stretching it out. I prefer more of a dynamic movement before squatting, and then after a squat session I do more of a static where I just lean back and hold. And then again, until you feel comfortable, and even if you grab the bar and your wrists don't totally feel warmed up, you can always go back and re-stretch out your wrist before getting into a full squat session. Something I definitely recommend is don't force yourself. If you don't feel comfortable, your shoulders aren't warmed up, your legs aren't tight, your wrists don't feel right, go and stretch those out more versus just forcing into the situation and continuing in your squat session. I've done that in the past. That's definitely led to a lot of injuries and something I wish I didn't. And it would probably save me a lot of time and a lot of rest and a lot of recovery that wasn't needed if I just took the few extra minutes to really stretch out before getting into a squat session if something didn't feel right. Alright, and then the last exercise is I typically start with a wider grip when warming up with the squat bar, and I just do the bar completely unloaded. I start with the first time I squat, I grab the bar outside of the rings, index finger on the rings, the rest of my hands outside of them, and then get in your position, unrack it, do 5 to 10 reps, and then I move it in depending how I feel. It varies on the day. Move it in, fingers width to a couple fingers width each time. So maybe the next set, it's my ring finger on the ring. Get in position, do 5 to 10 reps, and then by the time I'm done, I like to end up with all of my fingers about a finger's width inside of the ring, and then I prefer a full grip on the bar versus a thumbless grip. And then get in position and unrack it, and there you go. Happy squatting. Alright, if you guys have any other questions related to the squat, programming, even nutrition related questions, supplements, I'm more than happy to answer questions. My email address will be right here, and all of my social media links will be in the description box below.